channel. Tonight I wanted to talk again about one of my favorite bags in my collection, which is the Louis Vuitton Speedy Bandolier in the size 25. She's just so lovely to use. My name is Jennifer. I'd love it if you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate it, and always hit that little notification bell at the bottom there so you know when I've uploaded my next video. So I'm going to be uploading videos on Sunday and Thursday, like what I love about my bag, because I'll be using them for 3 days in between. And that way each bag gets featured so they don't feel unimportant in my collection. The bag is completely one of my favorite bags. I've owned one before in the same thing. It's the Speedy 25 in monogram. And I think I got that one new. This was like at least 2 years ago, and I got it new, and I sold her. I have no idea why. It was probably because I wanted more money in my bank account, so I sold her. So I sold her on eBay, and the buyer was really nice. I still remember that. But I've always regretted selling her, so I went ahead and bought the same exact bag off of Fashion File, this time pre-loved, because it's really hard to find a Louis Vuitton monogram Speedy Bandolier 25 that's made in France. And I even asked my sales associate, both of them, if they have one made in France, and they never could locate one. So I went ahead and looked on the pre-love market, went to Fashion File, and found this one. This one was from the year 2011, and I absolutely love the Speedy Bandolier 25 size. This is just a cute bag anyway. I wear the bag with a strap and on with all 3 sections. I've tried taking out the middle strap and just using it like that, but it just looks too small with the short strap, because even though it's up here in person in the camera, it looks bigger. On your body, if you wear it with this missing the middle strap, it just doesn't look right on me. I'm 5'6", and this being the smaller of the Speedies, even though there's a Nano, which is tiny, this one just didn't look right with the middle section of the strap missing. So I always wear her on the shortest setting. Oh no, I don't have it on the shortest. I have it on 1, 2, 3, third hole, and this one's the shortest. It just kind of works well with my height. Right now I have my favorite bag charms, and I hook all 3 of these together, and so I just move them from bag to bag. This has my sign on it, which is Taurus, and then I have a bunny that I got off of Amazon. This was inspired by LB on her review of her Chanel single flat black with gold hardware, and she had this bunny, and she also had a puffball with it. Her puffball was a bluish color, but same bunny, which I think is really cool. I guess the reason I love this is it's so just carefree. I know it's not my favorite. The monogram pattern is really not my favorite of the Louis Vuitton. I think my favorite is the Damier Ebene, because of just the chocolatey brown color, and then on the inside of the Damier Ebene it's that bright, beautiful red color on the inside. This isn't my favorite, but it's just so squishy and comfortable to use. So for every day, I absolutely love using this bag. The straps are really soft and pliable and just buttery. This compares to just something like you have used for years and years and years, and just doesn't even hurt your body at all. It just works well right beside me all the time. I don't have to fuss with it and getting things in and out. I know the opening I talked about in one of my other videos, this, because there's 2 zipper pulls on the bandolier, it does cut off distance from here to here, whereas with your classic Speedy, they only have 1 zipper, so it gives you a little extra opening room than the Speedy Bandolier. The other con is that the interior is brown, so it's harder to find things because it's a dark hole. So too bad they don't make them in a lighter color, but that's just how they decided to make it. And the handles here are even buttery as well. And I have heard that if you wanted to get rid of, like, for people who want an even patina, store your bag sometimes with the handles up, because otherwise if you always store the handles down, this side does not get as patinaed, and you can tell it's a lighter vachetta than the side that gets exposed to the sun and the humidity. Same with on this side. This is a lot lighter than that side. I learned that from somebody else. I can't remember on YouTube, but I've been researching these bags for so many years. The other reason I love her is that I don't ever worry about her in the rain. I know that the untreated leather worries some people. I think it's just a beautiful part. Like Jerusha Couture said, you just want to tell a story with the bag. So if I have a big watermark, I remember, oh, that was when I got rained on, you know, going wherever. And it's just easy to use and very, very light. Right now, I haven't gotten tired holding this bag, and I have Chanel coin purse, sunglasses, a Hermes Bastia coin purse, and look, I have a full water bottle. And this thing is got some other things in it, including one of my crystals. This is a rose quartz crystal that I got from one of my really good friends. This was after Bella passed away September 11th, and this is rose quartz, and it really does help with healing. So even with that, like, this is completely featherweight. It's incredible. These chains really don't add that much weight on at all. The other thing I really love about this bag is it squishes down so well. I don't use this with a base shaper at all because I like the slouchier look because I'm just a slouchy person. I have used the base shaper in the bigger bags, like if I'm traveling. So my bigger Speedy, the Speedy 30, I use a bag organizer. But yeah, I love my Speedy B25, and I'm very, very fortunate to own her. Number one, I'm really glad that she's made in France because that was the original, what are those called? Factories where they were made. And I just put the lock on the side. I know that when you put the lock on the side, it can cause some tarnishing there, but it's all right. I just didn't want to put her there, I'm not sure. But you can tell this was from 2011 because you can tell the brass is starting to lose some of the brass right here. It's completely chipped off on the pull there. But I just love, like, you can tell all the water staining right here. But again, I think that brings character to your bag and all the different stains that it starts getting. But look at that sheen all over this bag. This is my favorite sheen. It's that deep, rich brown. These luxury designer handbags seriously get prettier and prettier with age. And it just holds so much. I never have to worry. You know, I could just put anything in here. Let me grab my makeup. This is a full-size makeup bag, and it just fits right in there. You can't even tell I put anything in. It just holds a lot, and it's not a bag that I have to worry like, oh, I wonder what I'm gonna, you know, be able to fit on my trip. Everything fits in there. I'll put everything back in. So I'll see you again in my next video.